Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Albert Ferrer. Now Howson. Oh, good read. Can he get it through? Cristiano. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann. Perez. Can he get on the end of this? This looks Griezmann! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played it back. Xavi Alonso. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Just a whisker away. Robertson gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Villa. And this is Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Howson. And it's Perez. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Big chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 20, David Villa.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo, and he's running through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not...
Stojkovic! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Perez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Hangs one in. Danger averted for now. Well, that has not gone well. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Beckenbauer. Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Batistuta. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Stojkovic. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's really put himself on the line here. Indonesia have their second corner now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Basten. Vids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through, and the shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was no getting to that, no getting, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children.
Well, the first day of any competition is special for everybody. A real red letter day for everybody that is here, and all of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I do hope you are comfortably strapped in for the ride, because we are certain that this is going to be an irresistible, emotional roller coaster for everybody involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. First day of the competition, always a special day, and a cause for universal optimism.
Do you know, I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Niakate finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's such a sharp reader of the game, Peter, and that makes him a very good tackler. He's particularly skilled at last-ditch challenges too, though I'm sure his team will be hoping that he doesn't have too many of those to make today.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hangs in a cross. Goal! Senegal! There is the breakthrough. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Senegal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Diatta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Jackson. And the shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Dia! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Senegal find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
And Mane! Tremendous from Mane! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. Dia gets flagged offside. There's the shot! Just eases him off the ball. Now there's a Jackson! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Sarr. Dia threads one in. Gay does well to get it back. Not the most convincing of passes. Jacobs. Diatta. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nicely aimed pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lamina engages and forces him off the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Mane. Lamina. Mane looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the finish! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Le numéro 10.
Lemina. Jacobs. Koulibaly. Gay. Sarr. Now it's Jackson. He takes a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Le numéro 7.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Senegal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Good ball, good take. Jackson. And it's Mane. Can he get it through? Jackson receives it in a... Can he finish? He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
What a throw in. Jackson. Mane. Spread it left. Dia. Look at this chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
3 minutes.
Mane. Cleared away. Jackson. Dia. And he was alert to it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Senegal have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And we're off again. Lamina. He's had it taken off him. Sarr. Gay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Diatta is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Mane! Fantastic from Mane! A finish right from the top draw. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Après 53 minutes de jeu.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Lamina. Dia. Now this could be a chance. Sarr. Hoisted in. He's got two. It's there. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Might want to be careful there.
Diatta. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally, they've decided to single him out.
Liakate. And it's Sarr. And it's Jacobs. That's really nice. Gets his head on it! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sarr. Dia. Gay. Now it's Jackson. Now it's Mane. Dia! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lamina. Gay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's picked out the run. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Poco. Sarr to Gay. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a shot! Cleared without hesitation. And that is out of play. Chance to deliver. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Dia. And he's shot a goal! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Le numéro 9.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Koulibaly. And it's Sarr. Gay. Oh, that's a key interception. Lamina. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Mane. Jackson is onto this. Jackson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Mane! Oh, it rattles the bar! Jacobs. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played. Here's the header! And that's wide.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Poco. Looking for options for movement. Mane. Lamina.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koulibaly. Mane. Sarr. Mane. He's having a go. And we're done. So that's the first round done, and on we go. So, Jim, how do you reflect? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Can he get onto this? There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chips it through, and nicely intercepted. Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been cut out, well played. Saliba. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Griezmann. Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne simply refused to be outdone there. And they've done it! Howson. McTominay. Robertson. Albert Ferrer. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. And this is Griezmann.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Matheus Nunes.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. McTominay. Beckenbauer. Zanetti. Indonesia finding their passes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ronaldo, and the flag has stayed down. Goes down, but nothing given. They get a throw in. Van Dijk. Vitinha. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's played through for him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Zanetti into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. De Bruyne. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Messi. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Coming on the field,
Indonesia having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
This looks promising. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson out for a throw. Beckenbauer. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball is having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! And he's found a way past. They've got to be quick to recover this. Saliba gets it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. Time and again they are repelled. Saliba cuts it out. Beckenbauer. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zanetti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Has a shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe! He's in plenty of space here. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McTominay has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. That's been slipped through. Messi is on his own. And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's being urged to shoot, and Messi! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi. He's in space and looking for options. No, that's not going to find its target.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now he's off and running. Howson makes the interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Perez. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bout of passing here, really. Can he finish? In he goes again. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's...
Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. Pohang Steelers with the corner, they're first. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. He's on it, can he... Oh, shooting chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Pohang Steelers really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho, and this is Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Hazard. Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Hazard. Can he finish? Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And this is Messi. But just shoots! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9,
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cross from Robertson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi going face to face with his great rival, and he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Batistuta, and collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Corner number 2 then. Pohang Steelers are looking to go forward now. Big chance, and Shevchenko! Oh, taken with style! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pohang Steelers get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Perez tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Fate tries a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Indonesia have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Albert Ferrer. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
And the action is back on the way. Perez. McTominay. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Perez. McTominay. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Indonesia really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
O'Shea. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mateus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Baresi. No, that's been intercepted. Perez. And this is Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, who's going to be first to this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Albert Ferrer. And Robertson. Thuram. McTominay. Looking to play him in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Ronaldinho. O'Shea, played out wide. Zanetti. Might be danger here. Ronaldinho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
75 minutes played. Thinks about the shot. And the counter is on. Now he's got space here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McTominay. Albert Ferrer. Khan punts it upfield. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Batistuta. And this is Messi. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Howson. It's Albert Ferrer. Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Perez goes for a shot! O'Shea. Time added on 4 minutes. Perez. Over to the left. So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe is onto this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kaká. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Totti gets into a good position. And it's played a header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Albert Ferrer. Now McTominay. Now it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. He can get that clear. And that has left him in a heap. Looks to the other side. Vieira. Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Albert Ferrer. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Perez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Griezmann. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
And a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Totti. Thuram. And Makelele. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. It's a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. And here's Makalele. Might be danger here. Robertson with a fine tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Shot at goal! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The goal scorer for Indonesia after 36 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Some really good ball movement. And that's really well manoeuvred. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Perez. McTominay. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic! Robertson with the clearance. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And now,
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Perez looking to get on the end of this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Makalele. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Howson tries to clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, nicely intercepted. 60 minutes played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement.
Mbappe, this is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. And it's Rooney. Here's Makalele. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rooney. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Messi is herring after that one. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. That's been slipped through. Messi picks it up out wide. Punched away. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neatly clipped into space. Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rooney. Yamal. Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Great vision. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Early ball out from the back. Probing pass. And he's cut it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Howson cuts it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney looking to penetrate opposition lines. Perez. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? That's that, the end. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.